What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Game Week FC. My name is Travis. This is my brother Parker. What you're looking at on the screen is our Week 33 bets. We both did pretty well. Better than last week for me, for sure. Parker, you had a positive week as well. Got unfortunate with Richarlison shot on goal because he did not play. I had a couple bad beats. I had Leeds United or tie, under 10.5 corner kicks. I wanted it at under 11.5, but the odds were like minus 215, and we only do minus 200 or below odds on here. So, of course, they had exactly 11 corner kicks total. So I missed out on that by one. Made a mistake with Newcastle Bournemouth. Everton had 10 shots. I needed 12. But I absolutely got my player props right. Favorite bet, Gibbs White smacked. Never a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, Saturday morning was a really rocky start for us. I mean,
Yeah.
or was it? Yeah, 1-4-1 between the two of us.
Not looking good.
No, not at all. But we did bounce back. The Richarlison pick was a tough one. I still stand on that. If he had played, I'm not saying he would have scored, but I'm saying he would have impacted the game.
Yeah. Absolutely. That probably would have smacked, and we both would have been 6-3-1. I feel pretty confident about that. But our records now, I am dead even now. After this weekend, I'm 157 wins, 157 losses, and 15 pushes. Parker, you're at 149 wins, 167 losses, 13 pushes. So don't have many weeks left on here, so we're gonna keep cranking out what we came for, you guys. This is gonna be a tricky week, okay? Quick turnaround. Those are always very difficult to analyze because you don't know who's going to play. You don't know, rotation and how the teams are feeling, players feeling, fatigue. We also don't have like all the odds for this weekend's games because we're having the film on Monday, and the odds makers haven't come out with some player props on this weekend. But we're gonna still make this happen and do the best that we can. So without further ado, let's start with tomorrow's Tuesday game, midweek game, Brighton versus Chelsea. Fascinating odds here. What you got in this, Parker?
So I'm going for a player prop. He was back from suspension this past weekend. Looked pretty sharp, looked hungry. As Chelsea continued to push for a European place, or a Champions League place, I should say. So Enzo Fernandez shot on target is my pick in this one. I kind of see this game being open. I see Brighton ceding a lot of possession and opportunities to Chelsea, which will give Enzo plenty of opportunity to make those deep runs from midfield.
Wow. Wow, yeah, that's plus 100. That's pretty solid. Yeah, I got my Enzo bet right last week, and I actually had him 2+ shots, but I was frolicking back and forth between taking his shot on target. I actually don't see, 2+ minus 165. That was roughly what it was this past week. I don't really, this one's tough. I think I'm going to go with Moises Caicedo, 3+ tackles though. I just feel like Brighton will have. I feel like this is going to be a really kind of, what's the word, rough game, aggressive game. Both teams. I feel like there's going to be some cards in this game, some yellow cards.
Okay.
If we could bet on that on DraftKings, I would, but I don't think they don't have card options on here. So I think Brighton's going to be
I was gonna
What
say
was
we can
that?
thank Lucas Paqueta for that.
Right? Yes. Thanks, Paqueta. Cheers, brother. But yeah, I think this is gonna be an aggressive, scrappy game. That was the word I was looking for. And I think Caicedo is gonna get a lot of opportunities to make tackles against this pretty good Brighton midfield. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty choppy. So I like Caicedo to have a pretty solid performance in this game. And I do kind of lean. I don't know when Chelsea's gonna lock in because they've been so bad lately, and Brighton's been playing really well. So this is like one team that's in poor form versus another team that's in really good form. So I kind of lean Tino bet Brighton as well. Next up, we got Burnley versus Man City. I mean, huge performance by Manchester City in the last game against Arsenal. They're back in the title race. Parker, what you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. With the win here, City will go top of the table on goal difference, and they will do just that. I also triple captain Holland this week in the double week, so picking up the goal
Nice.
last week against Arsenal was big, and I think Burnley on the back end of this doubleheader is the perfect scenario for me. So I've taken Erling Holland to score, and that's not quite enough in our odds. So I've taken Holland to score and total goals over 2.5.
Mm,
And now on Hard Rock, that was just under 200. Of those minus 190.
okay, it's minus 220 here, but I'll give it to you. Guys shop around for the best odds. Parker's on Hard Rock because he is in Florida. That's his only option. So, um, yeah, that should be minus 200, which is just below the threshold. I'm surprised you're not taking City money line. Is there some doubt in your head?
No, the minus one times 650. They're minus 700 on Hard Rock. So I did not dabble in that. But if City money line will get me there, then yes.
Did you mean over 1.5 total goals or over 1.5 City goals?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Over 2.5 total goals.
Ah, okay, over 2.5. All right, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's minus 150.
Okay, perfect.
There you go. Okay. I might go a little bit against the grain here. Um, this guy's gotten two plus shots in just about every single home game that he's played in this season, and he's not um, who you think. Um, let's see, where's he at? Two plus shots. I just saw him. I missed him. I just missed them. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Jaden Anthony, two plus shots at plus 140. Um, he's gotten two plus shots in damn near every single home game that he's played in this season. I get it, it's Man City. Yes, that's a little scary pick. Can't say that I love it, but I do think Burnley are being slightly underappreciated here. Uh, if City are missing Rodri in this game, because I saw he kind of had to be taken off towards the end of the game, I do think Burnley can get some shots off in this game. So I'm gonna take Jade Anthony plus 140. It's a plus money pick. Two plus shots.
Okay, interesting pick, but I don't hate it.
Very against the grain. It kind of makes me want to throw up, but we're gonna shoot our shot. Next up, we got really got to milk all these player props while we can before these weekend games. Um, okay, Bournemouth versus Leeds. This is a low key really good game. Um, Yeah, I don't know. That's minus 275 is crazy for a shot on target. What do you think, Parker? I haven't really delved too deep into this one.
Yeah, this one was tough to pick, honestly. But I found myself gravitating towards both teams to score. I kind of just see this being open-ended. Um, Bournemouth are still pushing for a European place, and Leeds need to secure safety. So I just see this being pretty open, and that will in turn lead to both teams to score, in my humble opinion.
Minus 165, both teams to score. A part of me really thinks this game is going to be 0-0 for some reason.
Hmm, can't happen.
Um, I think Bournemouth are going to get a ton of corner kicks. Let's see here. That's pretty close, though. Bournemouth most corners minus 190. That definitely checks out. But Leeds can attack pretty well themselves. This is a tough one.
How about that
Let's see.
overhead kick from Justin James at the weekend?
Dude, I haven't seen. I really didn't get to watch many games this weekend. I had no clue he had an overhead.
Yeah, go watch that one.
That's pretty exciting. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go against the grain here. I'm gonna go spread. I'm gonna go under 3 goals.
Hmm.
That's really risky, but I think I think it could be low scoring. Both teams have shown that they have solid defenses in the past few weeks. Bournemouth games have been pretty low scoring at home, so I'm gonna take a risk here, under 3 goals,
Uh,
slightly against your pick.
yeah, there's a small window, but I could easily see it being 1-1 or 2-1. So that would work.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Sunderland versus Nottingham Forest. I think I'm gonna go under 11 and a half corners and total goals. That's definitely not going to get me there. Under 4.5 and under 3.5 goals. Yeah, under 11 and a half corner kicks and under 3.5 goals. I think that's what I'm going to take.
Okay. I've got for both teams to score here again. Sort of similar situation in the last game. Nottingham Forest fighting for survival. Um, they'll be out pushing. Sunderland at home are pretty solid, but I think that they will hit on the counter. But I also don't see them keeping a clean sheet against a desperate team like Forest right now. So that's the logic behind both teams to score here.
That's fair. Uh, pretty, pretty electric game they had against
Yeah,
Aston Villa. That's something that we did not expect. Thank God we took the corner kick. We took under 10.5 corner kicks in that game, but we were both debating taking under 2.5 goals. So thank God we did not do that.
yes, agreed.
Would have been embarrassing, but um, yeah, I mean, if somehow our bets combine and hit, if this game ends 1-1, that'd be perfect. And under 11.5 corners. All All right. Moving on to Saturday's games. We've got Fulham versus Villa. No player props available to us.
Hmm. So they are available on my end, and I did take a player prop in this match. So I will lead here. I had Morgan Rogers shot on target, and that was minus 155.
Mm. Okay, well, I can't click that. I guess we'll keep that for you. Let's see. Villa have been the first team to score in this matchup 5 out of the last 7 times they've played. And head to head, they're actually 9-1 in the last 10. They've won 9 of the last 10 matchups. That's kind of unbelievable.
It's pretty juicy.
That is juicy. Let's see. And they don't have a midweek match here. So they should be coming into this game pretty fresh. I might do first goal Villa. Yeah, I might do first goal Villa. I kind of like that.
All right, first goal Villa, Morgan Rogers.
Bang.
Bang.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Oh, what a game we have here, guys. Wolves, Tottenham. Just an absolute disgraceful game here. How can this
Look,
game disappoint us?
it won't. Look, if Tottenham lose this game, they're going down.
Yeah.
Like, it's over. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
This is must win territory for Tottenham. Wolves have absolutely nothing to play for, but they can ruin Tottenham's season and just drive them down with them, which would be so funny. Tottenham season to end at the Molyneux? Question mark. I don't know. I've taken both teams to score because neither team can really keep a clean sheet, and I see Tottenham just making a mess of this game. Could see it being a thrilling like 4-3 game though,
Yeah,
and
that is possible.
late dramatic Richarlison magic delivers Tottenham a vital 3 points.
Yeah, I could see
But both
that.
teams to score is the pick.
Okay. Pretty interesting stat here. Head to head, Wolves have scored first in 5 of the last 6 times they've played.
Can you imagine the nerves?
That's kind of juicy at plus 145, guys. Um, that is kind of juicy. Oh my God, I actually kind of feel like that could happen. I wish there were corner kick bets here because there have been over 10.5 and 5 of the last 7 as well. Um, you know what? Screw it. I'll take Wolves to score the first goal.
Ooh,
Plus
oh,
145.
wow, wow.
I think this is going to be really interesting. Both teams scored minus 140. Yeah. Come on, you Wolves.
It's a pretty juicy parlay too.
Yeah, that's possible. Liverpool, Crystal Palace.
I've taken
Um,
another player prop here. I know you can't pick that again, so sorry, but I love this pick. With Hugo Ekitike out, Isaac out. Well, I saw him available in the props on Hard Rock, so that sort of confused me. But I thought he was out for longer. That being said, um, when Liverpool needs him most, this is when Mohamed Salah returns and his grand finale starts now. I've taken Mohamed Salah to score or assist in this match,
mm,
and it might even be my best bet.
mm, okay. Mohamed Salah to score or assist. You heard it here first, folks.
And the odds on that were, what was it? That was minus 125.
Yeah, Crystal Palace have beaten Liverpool all three times they've played this season. They beat them in the EFL Cup. They beat them in the Premier League back in September, and they beat them in the Community Shield in PKs at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, concerning stat.
Yeah, it's very concerning. Honestly, I think this is a revenge game for Liverpool. I'm gonna take Liverpool money line and total goals over 1.5. It should bring me home minus 150. Yeah, I think. Yeah, this is a game that Liverpool are coming off a massive win against Everton. I think they will want to put on a show at Anfield. I'm not sure how many more home games they have, but Salah, like you said, he wants to go out on a bang. And I can just see Liverpool fans applauding him at the end of the game. So yeah, that's pretty good parlay right there. Moving on to West Ham versus Everton. West Ham plus 150 to win. That's kind of interesting. Um, what do you think, Parker?
I've gone back to Old Faithful on this one, and it is another player prop. So I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had this many in the weekend. But Jared Bowen, shot on target.
What is it?
Uh, it was pretty high or low, I guess. It was minus 190, so it
Minus
was right
190.
at the cusp.
That's pretty solid. Since I don't have jack shit to fucking bet on, I really don't know how to do this. Ty or Everton is kind of interesting because Everton have been probably the best away team this season, but they're coming off of a loss to Liverpool. I don't know if that's gonna like are Everton on a downward trail. I don't know. It's really interesting. They tied 1-1 last time they played at Everton. I really don't like this game. I'll go with you. Jared Bowen shot on target. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take Crescencio Somerville shot on target.
Okay.
That's my pick. He's back and he's a really exciting player. He looked pretty good today. Yeah, I'll take Somerville. Bang. Let's see here. Ooh, Arsenal. Everyone watch Arsenal. Bottle of the league. Love to see it.
It's so brutal.
That is brutal. Um, would love nothing else than for Newcastle to just absolutely stick the dagger in them, but I don't know. I don't know.
Um, what do you know what your pick will be yet?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go ahead and take it. Arsenal -1. It's the pick that nobody wants to see, but I think Arsenal can win this game by 2 goals. Because they absolutely have to have it.
Yeah, they do. And honestly, if they play the way they played against City, they should win this game.
Yeah.
So I've gone for a corner kick prop, which again you cannot do. So I'm sorry, but both teams average around 6 or more a game.
Hmm.
So I went on the safer side and just gone over 10.5, which was minus 150 or 160 on Hard Rock. Um, so that was my pick here.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I like that a lot, actually. Should be tons of corner kicks in this game.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think Arsenal will take care of business. Man United versus our last game. United versus Brentford. That is a long ways. That's a whole week away. Monday. Man United Brentford. Um, I guess both teams to score maybe is -205. Are you shitting me? Absolutely ridiculous. What'd you take? Probably a player prop.
Nope. Kept it easy this time. United win straight up
United
at
win.
home. Monday Night Football. The Devils
Ooh,
get it done.
United win. Interesting. Um, United win.
I'm tired of seeing Man U play on Mondays. Why? Why is that?
All right, I'll take it. Both teams to score in over 2.5 goals. And you picked Man United money line. Yeah. I mean, surely. I mean, United. Honestly, I didn't think they should have gotten a clean sheet against Chelsea this past couple days ago. So I think this is the game. We expected there to be fireworks. Chelsea United, there were not. I think this is a game that could have fireworks. Both teams score over 2.5. I like it. All right, guys, that is all we got. Now we have to make a best bet. Um, Parker, what would you say your best bet is currently?
Well, I alluded to it when speaking on it, and that will be Mr. Mohamed Salah to score or assist. This is his time.
Okay, I like that. Um, okay. I could go in that same game. I really could. I'm gonna go with this Wolves Tottenham game. It's something that just kind of feels gross. Like I don't want it to happen because I kind of feel for Tottenham a little bit, but I think it could happen. I genuinely think it could happen. Um, yeah, Wolves score first. and then you had Salah to score or assist.
Yep.
All right, guys, that's all we got for you. Hope for the best. This is going to be a very interesting week. And we'll see what happens. All right. See you guys next video. As always, Parker. Adios.
Hasta luego.